everybody. I'm so nervous. I haven't gone live in so long. And I'm by myself. Hi, Jay. Hi, Hallowsgate, Random Girl, Arbright, Mustang, Robert. Oh, I wish I could name all these people, but there are a lot of you right now. Amanda, Thomas, 1 a.m. in Sweden, Oakleaf. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Fee Bug. Oh, so many. Hello, everybody. Hi, 1337 Lot, Michael Amsterdam, JC, Guy Galati, Tito, Osprey, Shibatube. Okay, y'all are gonna start clicking off if I start labeling or naming all the names right. Hello, everybody from Arkansas. I used to live there. Yes, Mark. Joanna Gaines is here. From Atlanta. Chuck, we're not too far from each other. Oh, hi from Toronto. Great to see you. Blacktop Devil. Dan's Pizza Corners. Oh gosh, that's moving really fast. Weedados. Rocket. American Home Improvement. Jason James from Texas. Oh, that's moving so fast. Oh gosh. Hello, Stephen, John Walker, Michael Giza, Pepito, J2 Adventures, Ron Donato, Ian Brody, Connecticut. You know, I was born there. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Hello from NJ, DJ Soto. Hey, Yajurvendrasin Gohill. Quit typing all those moving fast. Okay, I'm gonna start talking besides just saying hi. Hilton Head Island, Hawaii. Hello from UK. It's midnight. Oh my gosh, that is way past my bedtime. It is 7 o'clock where I am near Atlanta, Georgia. New Zealand, from Brazil. Okay. Hello, everybody. So happy you're all here. Oh, thank you so much, Fee. Thank you. Oh, yes, Sean, I'm live. Hi from Australia. Oh, man. I'm so nervous to be live. Oh, man. I just about had a heart attack when I saw the people waiting. Hi, Dave. Hi, Majid Ghani. Hi from Fairfield, California. Hi, Poopa John. Me? I was born in Danbury, Connecticut. Yes, Mr. Nick, I am flustered. Hi, Arbright. Thank you, Epion. No retakes. You're right, Whiskey Wolf. Hello from Florida, Jeff. Hi from Georgia, Chip. Okay, I just keep wanting to say hi to you, but y'all are gonna click off if I keep doing that, aren't you? Sup, Ryano? Okay, I'm sorry. I said I would. Quit doing that. Thank you all so much for coming on. So as you see, there's no video today because I have been working on some things behind the scenes that kept me from having time to make a video, but don't worry, I'll have one next week. It's a long one next week. It's the longest one I've ever made. I realized when I stopped recording, I was like, I was talking for 43 minutes, but I cut that, so it's a lot less than 43 minutes, but still pretty long. Thanks, Fee. We'd never click off. 302 in the chat. Hi, Anonymous. Good day from Australia. Hey, Flipperman. Mauricio. That's what he said. Hi, Hallowsgate. Hallowsgate disappears throughout the year and then comes back on YouTube around Halloween, every October, right, Hallowsgate? And so I've been seeing him pop in and out for 4 years, so now he's back. I'm excited. Lots of love. Hi, J Rovers. Oh, Trev, Ellie Aimbridge, Rhonda Donato, MW Everett, Ahmed, Robert, born in Florida. Thanks for the Montevideo coupon. Love it. Oh, yay, Robert. I'm so glad. I know. I've been loving it too. And you know what? I wish, though, that the Montemoto had is sometimes my fiance gets really worried if I get home a little late on my bike and he can't call me. I guess he could, but I never turn my Senna on. So I would love it if he could log on to Monimoto and like track where I'm going, especially since I love riding by myself in the mountains. And I keep wondering if I ever ride off a cliff by accident and I'm by myself, like I usually am up in the mountains, that's gonna be a messed up day. So I'm looking on the market for something like that. But when I say looking, I mean I was thinking about it, but I haven't actually looked yet. So yeah, so hopefully I'll find something cool and I'll share it with you guys. Sister Doodle, hi Michigan Moto. Hi Kenneth, Green, Jim Gravante. Oh, Jim, I would not make a good president at all. Thank you though. Oh, Hallasgate, Craig, Tiberius. That's a cool name. Okay. I got this. Oh, thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. That is so nice. Oh man, I'm getting so distracted by this live chat. It's moving fast, and I don't want to ignore you all. I'm getting all hot and flustered, so I'm gonna take off my jacket. Hi, Lynn. Okay. So no, I am not pregnant, and no, I am not moving or getting a new bike, or selling my bike, or quitting YouTube. And I would love to say that oh my gosh, Javier Vidana, holy oh my gosh. Thank you for that super chat. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. So Javier, we met by I started watching his videos because he has a lot of videos about buying homes and purchasing homes, and now he's been doing stuff about investing. So I started watching his videos, and then I guess after I commented on some of his, he started watching mine, and now he's here. Oh, hi Glenn, Garo, Rezi, love from London, Paul Guy, hi Square, Tim Ray, Jean Raleigh, Sean Inez. Oh man, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much. Okay, now let me get into what I said I was going to say. Oh, Justin Hughes, hello, a square. Oh my gosh, super chat is so difficult. Graham McLucky. No, not married yet, but we are thinking of doing, we were originally gonna get married mid-November and COVID happened, so nixed the wedding stuff, but we're thinking of just doing a private ceremony somewhere pretty, maybe mid-November. And YouTube is so addicting for me. It's like all I want to do. So I'm not going to post it on YouTube, but I do want to make like a home video for my family and premiere it with them so we can all watch that part and then maybe open it up later to have a what's it called? A reception. I always confuse the two, reception ceremony, because I love to dance. Okay. Oh my gosh, wedding on a track day. Not a bad idea, Justin. Oh man. Getting to ride the Triumph 765 Moto 2. I don't know what you mean by Moto 2, but yeah, I did ride the 765 earlier this year. It was so much fun. And surprisingly, I didn't notice a huge difference from my own bike, the 675, except for in the going highway speeds and then trying to accelerate more. I don't know if it's true. I never actually measured it, but I felt like it accelerated faster in the upper end more than my bike. Because there are a few times where I know about the speed I'm going on my bike. I can kind of feel it. So I know if I'm going too fast or not. But on the 765, I thought I was going the speed limit. I looked down and I was way above. That was kind of cool. Oh, Sabo Tart. Is he marrying your YouTube personality or you? You'll have to ask him that. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Getting into the topic. Okay. What kind of helmet you ride? I use a Shoei RF 1200. I used to use an Icon Armada, which I think actually I prefer the way it fit, and my ears didn't get stuck in it whenever I put it on. But you know, Shoei and Arai are supposedly some of the best helmets you can get. So that's what I want to stick with. Yeah, so anyways, I told you all that I had an announcement to make, so let me get into that. You all are so nice. No one's been like, stop talking, get to the point. So that's nice. um, okay, so what I was going to say was, um, so you all know how uh, I work full time, and but I've been wanting to make YouTube be my full time, and as the magpie flies, we're all as distracted as you. Okay, good. Rico, yay, congratulations. Oh, no, I'm not full time on YouTube yet. I wish. I would love to be like, I quit. But no. I'm literally about to do that like every day. Every day I'm at work, I'm like, today's gonna be the day. Today I'm gonna go to my manager and say and ask her to go to a meeting. But I emotionally I want to do it any second. But logically I want to wait until the numbers are where I want them to be. Preferably for a little bit of time. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't always do what I logically want. Sometimes I do what I emotionally want. So we'll see. But anyways, remote Cortez, stop rambling. Get to the point. I know, remote. I know. Moto JJ, she's getting married. Yes, I think you do that though. Aw, thanks, Jean. I enjoy your video style. So natural. Don't talk about quitting here. Oh, I don't mean quitting YouTube. I meant, oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Thanks for keeping an eye out for me. Dennis, I'm a product designer. I design home and holiday decor items. It's a fun job for sure. I just, YouTube, I mean, you can't beat financial freedom and being your own boss and riding motorcycles as your own. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Spill the beans, hurry up. I need to go out on the bike. Sorry, Peter. If you don't want to wait for this whole live stream, I will post what my announcement was on Instagram tomorrow as well as on YouTube, so you can read it quickly. But anyways, so you all know what going back to wanting to make this channel more sustainable, and when I heard about someone who had a how-to guitar channel, he had like 20,000 subscribers. I'm not sure what the video's views were like, but he made a PDF for like a how-to play guitar PDF and sold it for $20. And within the first month, sold 800 of those. 800 isn't a big number. 20,000 isn't a big subscriber numbers, but 800 for $20 is $16,000 in 1 month. So that's what made me think, okay, it is possible to make this more sustainable, not make this just a hobby. I haven't been doing this correctly. I haven't been being very smart about how I've been doing. All I've been doing is making videos, that's it, and I haven't focused on much else. So what you will be seeing is me making an effort to, like, for example, the video Motorcycle Thieves Don't Watch This, where I'm sharing it something that I have myself and then putting in like an affiliate link. So stuff like that, just like sharing something that I'm already using or I want to use that I think you guys would want to buy too, is how I'm trying to make this channel sustainable. Yeah, and I can't believe I didn't do it 4 years ago. I can't believe I'm only starting it this year. It's been much smarter, it seems like. But one of the things is one of my own products. Now, I don't have a how-to ride a motorcycle PDF because I don't think that is me. I don't think that's how I can help you all. But I have to make something cool, something you'll want. And I do have a merch shop, but my heart wasn't really in it. It's been up for years. Just I had something just to say I had it. But yeah, my heart wasn't in it, so I didn't really share it, and I actually didn't even want any of the stuff because I don't wear t-shirts really or like hoodies or things like that, but that's all it was. Poop John, yes, I have 2 sisters and they are both taken. Sorry. So what I've been working on, if you've seen my stories or Instagram, you may already know, is I've been working on a personalized, my heart and soul is in it. I hope you're not underwhelmed, but I'm going to show you. A neck gaiter. So I'm working on a few designs, and I want you to vote. I want you all to pick what you want. So I've done just 3, and then I'm going to, oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Rico. Thanks, XBoobTube. Thanks, Lynn. So what I'm going to do is right now it's kind of hard to see what it is. So I know it's just like a sketch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flesh it out further, just like do it in Illustrator. If you know Photoshop, Illustrator is kind of like Photoshop. So I'm just going to do it so you can actually see what it'll look like. And then I want you all to pick. But now here's the thing. So I am going to be drawing this, packing it, shipping it myself. I know there are other ways to do these things, other services to use, but I want to do this myself completely first. I may have to corral my fiance in to help me pack some stuff because I don't know how many I'll sell. Maybe I'll sell like 14. Maybe I'll sell 1,000. I have no clue. I've literally never done this before. But because I'm going to be doing them myself, I'm going to cut off the number. Like if it does start, like a lot of you start buying it, then I'm going to cut it off at a certain number. So yeah, I have no idea what that number will be. But if you want to make sure that you're one of the people who get it before I announce it on YouTube, here's a link. It's also in my description. Send me your email, and I'm going to email anyone who gives me their email. I'm going to email you first before I put on YouTube and say that it is live. I might also actually email you to vote. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided if I'll just post a vote like on Instagram and YouTube community, make 1 million. Orlando, if you help me pack them all, let's do it. But anyways, so you just, if you want to make sure that you do get one, because I'm going to cut it off at a certain number. So when you click that link, it'll take you, I wonder if I can screen share here like I can on Zoom. Let me see. I'm not sure if I can. I might not. You'll just see it if you click on it. But again, that's in the description too, if you want to make sure that you get one. Dave Howard, I'm on the list. Remote coders, email sent. All right. Gene Rally, it needs to say Doodle on it. Really? Well, you'll just have to vote for that one then. Always learning the facts. Silk makes the best material. Oh, thank you. Owen Clark, I love the first. Rico, done. Oh, thank you. Friendly Rando, get your hustle on. So I'll tell you what I'm thinking about these designs. So part of my, how old are you? I am 31. Wait, is that right? 32? Well, no, I'm 31. I'm 31. And so let me tell you what each one is. So this first design, that is, the idea here is, if you saw my last video, I talk about why I ride alone so much. And basically I just explained like how it's just so peaceful. I love riding alone because I can stop anywhere I want and look at a beautiful view. And a lot of times I actually just will take a nap somewhere. So in my last video, you see us still where I'm at this park that will not be named because it is my secret special park that I love so much. And there's this big boulder in that park, and I love to just lie on it and look at the sky. And so that's what's going on there. But I don't have me, I just have like legs showing and the bike and then a curvy road and mountains. That's actually not the exact place. I just kind of took elements of it, but because I really wanted to make sure to show mountains and curvy roads because curvy roads are the best. And yeah, so Sean Innes, maybe Doodle for guys. Well, you know, I do want to make sure that this is good for boys and girls. I want to make sure you all like this one. Edward, I will buy this one. Oh, thank you. You and me, Edward. There'll be at least 2 orders. Oh, what does it say at the top of the gaiter? X boob. Oh, thanks for asking this. Here it says, escaping the 9 to 5, one ride at a time. Because that is what I'm always doing when I'm on a ride. And this other one is just a bunch of pretty bikes. Yeah, I was just on the airplane last week on the way to Florida for my mom's 60th birthday and drawing bikes. It felt so good. There are some words here. It says, give me wide open roads and a tank of gas. I want peace and adventure. Break the status quo. Scratch the itch. Be your own boss. And this last one I have is just different parts on bikes that I think are pretty, basically. Like I always thought the disc brakes were just like, you know, I'm a designer, so I kind of look at things in a way of like pretty design. And I think like the Triumph Bonneville exhaust is just so pretty with that shape. So that's what that is here. And here's a wheel with the disc brake. I just think disc brakes are pretty. So that's just like a pattern of like different bike parts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish those up and then send out a vote and have you all vote on which one you like most. And once you all decide, then I will send out first the email and see how that email does. If only 3 of you buy it, then I'll shout it out on YouTube and Instagram. If it starts moving pretty quickly, then maybe I'll wait like a week or several more days before I post it on YouTube at least. How much, Craig Jono? You know, I don't know. I'm still looking for where to source it. I did find a company in America that does it, but I just found out today actually that they only do like a portion on the gaiter, and I want the artwork to go like all over it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go with them yet. So I'm still trying to figure out because that'll determine the price. But also, I don't want to be unreasonable. Like I'm a pretty cheap shopper myself, so I'm also going to look around and see what other net gaiters are selling for. Because personally, I wouldn't buy it if it's like $80, but $20 seems more reasonable. But I want to make sure it's makes it worth my time. Like if I only make $3 on something that takes me 4 days of work and I take a day off of work for, then well, I mean, if it's fair, we'll see. Doodle 25 or 900 piece with an autograph. You're funny. But just make whatever you charge, just make sure it ends in 97 cents. Thanks, BoobTube. That's funny. So it's not actually just uploading them. That is right, as the magpie. Pamela Dawn, thanks for answering. Amanda, thank you for answering Pamela Dawn's question. I have considered drop shipping and print on demand, but I want to see, this is just a way for me to decrease margin and also see how much I can actually do. Because I have literally 0 data on what I can pack and ship and how many and how long it takes. I want to know how, like, will it take, how many will I even sell? Will I sell 14 or will I sell 500? And how long does it take to pack and ship those all to you guys? Will it take me 3 hours or will it take me 3 days? I know nothing, Jon Snow. So I want to start off with this, the hardest one, but also the best margin first, and then maybe later on next stuff I sell might maybe print on demand. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's what I decided kind of first. Fee test run basically. Yeah, just a data gathering run. I think more like. But what I also want to do is, I don't know if some of you remember. Hi Blair Hansen, ask Norley at issue. Good idea, Craig. Doodle is the guy, we need women writers. Oh, Greg, thank you. I'm glad. I don't know if some of you remember conservatively good sell 5% to 10% of your number of subscribers. DJ Word. All right, maybe we'll see if that goes. So I don't know if some of you remember, but earlier this year I just posted this in my community tab, and I think that's it. So a lot of you may not remember this or know this, but I posted just to kind of see interest. is also like a biker girls calendar. I didn't like the idea of a calendar of all just me, but I thought, how cool would it be if I had I keep thinking of this in terms of like stuff I want. Like I've been wearing neck gaiters like pretty much every day lately. Now that I've been commuting, it's just a great way to keep my hair in place and keep my ears from flopping down and keep my makeup off my helmet. But I remember when I first got one, it was actually when you guys sent it to me. Oh, I better not say his last name, but Jose sent it to me. Thank you. And I was like, what the hell is this? But I saw the instructions of how to use it, and then I started, and then I never stopped. So that's why I'm doing the neck gaiter, because I'm like, you know what? Even if nobody else wants it, I will. I need more neck gaiters. I only have 2, and I like to change them out like every other day because my skin breaks out easily. But anyways, calendar was another thing I thought that I would love to have. Like if I had a a calendar of women that ride but that aren't wearing bikinis by their motorcycle, just because that's not personally what I want for myself in my own office. I would love to have people that I know and that I watch on YouTube, like Amanda Zitto, who she's in the chat right now as the magpie flies, and her 2 wheels, and Megan Captime, and Kill Switch Queen, and It's Cat Cam. Like if I had like a calendar of their image, like with their bike and their full gear, or, like out on a real ride, like that would be so cool. So that was another thing I thought. And when I posted, if you all thought, would that be a good idea? Would you all want a calendar of like a bunch of biker girls, or me? Like that, I feel uncomfortable making a calendar of just me. So luckily, you all voted very actively on that one and said a calendar of a bunch of biker girls, including me. But yeah, but it'll be 11 other biker girls too. And so I'm working on that too, but that's going to be later this year. And depending on how this gator goes, then I will decide if I'm going to pack and ship that calendar myself too, or I'll just do a print on demand thing. But yeah, I've contacted a bunch of cool ladies on YouTube here that you all probably know, and they're going to be in the calendar. I already got their pictures, and it's looking so cool. And how about a subscriber calendar? Not a bad idea, Craig. What I was going to do was soon, not yet, because I want to do one thing at a time, but soon I'm going to put out a blurb and request subscriber images. Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving it exclusive to an all ladies calendar. That's just going to be the first thing I do, just because it's something that I think it's so difficult to find, like just riding ladies in their legitimate gear on a legitimate ride. So, oh, great idea, Weetados, a calendar with motorcycle maintenance reminders. That's a great idea. The only thing is that some maintenance things are by mileage, but I think you're right. I think some of them are by time. So if it's like by time or mileage, whatever comes first. So not a bad idea. So the chat is stalled for me for some reason, Robert. I'm not sure. It is still pretty active for me. So that'll be coming out later too. But first, if you signed up with that link to make sure you get an email, here it is again. I can make sure that if I do end up cutting off the net gaiters, that you're one of the first to get that and you don't get cut off, because I think right now I have, let's see, like 37,000 subscribers, and I'm not going to do more than 1,000. Maybe I might even cap it at like 500. I'm not sure yet. Michael, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. So, yeah, so that's going to be a pretty small percentage of subscribers even that can get those things. Well, at least that can get the neck gaiter. The calendar, we'll see. If I do print on demand, that can be unlimited. But you need to mix the bikini and some other skills, so this is good. Sorry, MW Everett, no. If you want to get some bikini calendars with motorcycle girls, you can find that anywhere else. R Bright, just subscribe. Thank you. Unless a girl's like out on a ride with her bike, out on a swim with her bike, then sure. But Yeah, what I don't want is a calendar of girls with bikes that one may not necessarily ride or you can't tell if they ride. And they're mainly just models. That's that because there's just so much of that. And what I really want is the girls I know, girls who ride, and I want to see them on a real ride. I want to see their adventure. So that's why I'm doing that. A girl wheelie calendar. Ooh. You know, Craig, so far of the images I've collected, I don't have any girls wheeling. So maybe I'll mention that whenever I ask for subscribers to start sending images for the calendar, because I just have a few spots left in the calendar. It's mostly full with ladies I know here on YouTube and Instagram. So maybe I'll mention that. I'll say, if you got any wheelies, send them, because I currently don't have any wheelies in the images. Hi, Donna Main. Oh my gosh, Donna Main. I think Donna Main's been here since I've had like 16 videos. Charlie, hey Charlie. Have you been on the bike today, Stephen Mails? I have not. It was raining today, and I haven't started riding intentionally anyways, in the rain yet. But it is something I'm interested in. I wanna, yeah, it is something. I have a cat that could be a model for the calendar. Rico, you can submit that too. If it's a great picture, yeah. Thank you so much. Poopa John, how about girl who cleans chain calendar? Why is everyone messing with me for cleaning my chain? Y'all need to clean your chain more. Oh man, I wish I knew how to wheelie too, we to those. Rocket rolls. Street Shark, are you coming to Connecticut to ride? Street Shark, not at the moment, but anything could happen. I don't say no to a lot of things because a lot of things are maybes. Jerry Palladino calendar. James said, not a bad idea. I don't know if you'd like posing for that, but maybe. All right, so let's see. If I had anything else to announce, I got the. I don't think so. I think those are the main calendars. I mean, those are the main announcement I had for you. So now I think I'll leave it open to whatever questions you all have. Just chatting with you all in the side chat too. Craig Jono says, let's wrap this up. Why you gotta play me like that, Craig? Come on. But yeah, so I'm just gonna open up to some questions now. So I'm just gonna look through the side chat and see if y'all have any questions. Dan's Pizza Corner said, you ever taken a passenger? I took a passenger for about 3 seconds, and she was smaller than me. I don't think she was even 100 pounds. But when she got on the back of my bike, I was more wobbly than I was on a bike the very first day of the MSF course. So I told her, please get off. I might kill you. So that was the only time I've had a passenger. Yeah, unfortunately. I've been a passenger, though, with girls who have been riding for a lot longer than me. And also actually with Jerry Palladino, one of his things that he does in slow speed skills classes, if you're struggling, which I was, is he'll let you ride on the back so you can kind of feel all the angles and everything. So that was pretty cool. Flipper Man, I don't think you wash shaft drives. I don't think that's a thing. But if anyone knows, let me know. Scott Puma asked, why do you call yourself Doodle? That was a nickname given to me by my martial arts instructor. I was doing graphic design work for him. I don't go to this school anymore. I moved from that town. But one day I came in to show him the graphic design work I had, and I thought he said, what have you got for me, Doodle? And he didn't, and I still don't know to this day what he said. But I was like, did you just call me Doodle? And he said no. But he loved that so much, and he started calling me Doodle. And then some of my other friends there and my other instructors there heard that too. And after that, I didn't hear my name at that martial arts school again. I only heard Doodle. And it's kind of just kept spreading. Other people kept calling me it. Yeah, and then I kept it for YouTube. So my real name's Carolyn, and every Carolyn I've ever met has been like over 65. So I thought Carolyn on a motorcycle wouldn't sound very cool. So I picked Doodle. And I'm really hope that no one named Carolyn is watching this chat and offended right now. I'm sorry. Oh. Sean Innes asked, what style of martial arts? Jiu-jitsu. Blair Hansen, what belt am I? I am a purple belt. I started doing jiu-jitsu 7 years ago. Yeah, you would think I'd be really good by now, but I'm not, unfortunately. One Ronat, what's your favorite thing about your street triple? Oh, something. Yeah, that reminds me. Well, I can tell you. I was planning on doing a new long-term review video on my bike because the last review video I did on my bike, I mean, it just wasn't very good. It was when I was very focused on hair and makeup and wearing tank tops, and that was like my focus then. So I just don't think the video was very good or helpful or informative, and my bike was still lowered at that point, and I also hadn't commuted with my bike yet. So I have a lot of new thoughts, a lot of new thoughts about my bike now that I've commuted with it and it's at stock height. And so I'll be making a new long-term review video on that. But I will also answer your question here, one Hranat, because you are here and I'm so happy you're here. My favorite thing about my street triple is how smooth it is. I mean, you all know I've ridden like over a dozen bikes now. Maybe I'm up to like 15 or so. I should sit down and count one day. 15 to 20 bikes. And it's this, I mean, just Triumphs in general, actually, but especially the Street Triple R. Is the smoothest bike I've ever ridden. If I was getting a bike on pure logic, I would have picked something. That was cheapest, but also highest in reliability rating, and also lower CC, because I have not used all the power that my bike has. And that would have been a Yamaha R3 if I was going on pure logic. But picking a motorcycle is one of the things I didn't do pure logic. It's something of the heart. It's something of feel. And when I first rode a Triumph Street Triple R, it just felt so good and made me so happy. And I still, every time I get on it, I feel happy. So that's also that's mainly why I chose the Street Triple R, because it just made me happy because of how smooth it is. No southern accent, Tiberius. No, I'm not from the South. I do live in Georgia. But I've moved 13 times, I want to say about. My parents were gypsies. We lived around the world, and I've been in Georgia since 2007. So when I moved there for college, moved here. So that's when I was 18. Now I'm 31. And I do say y'all, but I think that's it. X-BoobTube, if you could have any color bike you wanted, what color would it be? I know that. And it would be brushed aluminum. I hope that's the right term, the right name. But like a matte silver, like the Yamaha XSR 900 in a video that Chase on Two Wheels reviewed several years ago. That's really specific. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. But that's what made me fall in love with the color scheme. He reviewed an XSR 900 that was matte silver color, and the seat was maroon. And the XSRs, they're kind of, I'd say, a mix of like a sport bike and a cafe racer look, but more sport side than cafe racer like a Triumph Street Cup is. That was a lot. All you asked was the color, and I told you a lot more than that. Oh, someone said Ninja 400 over R3. Snowman-y. Really? Why? Twilight. Anything Japanese? Yeah, they're reliable. That's for sure. The most reliable bikes you can get, Yamaha and Suzuki's, I think, are the top two ones. Fee, what's your attainable dream bike? Fee, that's the tricky thing. Is I technically have two dream bikes. One dream bike is, someone messaged me on Instagram and said this just beautifully. They said, and I'm going to steal it, and I forgot what their name was. So I'm really sorry if you're here and I forgot this. But he said, the street cup, Triumph Street Cup. Well, actually, they're discontinued. So let's say the Triumph Thruxton. That cafe racer look, I'm a sucker for that look. That is what my amygdala would choose as a dream bike, because I think that's the emotional part of your brain. But then my frontal lobe would pick the Street Triple R, and that's what I have. So my frontal lobe logical dream bike is the bike I have now. My emotional amygdala dream bike is the Triumph Thruxton. Oh yeah, so beautiful, so beautiful. Orlando Payan, anything about your triple you don't like beside the weight? Anything I don't like about it? Maybe, no, not really. Maybe the fact that it doesn't look like a Thruxton. No, I guess. Marcus George says, a bike picks you, not the other way around. Dusty in the Wind, Woodstock, Georgia. We're so close. We're like 30 minutes away from each other. Watching from UK. Love your blogs and her two wheels. Make a bike. I know, I love her two wheels. She's one of the few riders I watch on YouTube. Justin Hughes says, where have you lived besides Georgia? I will go in chronological order. Born in Connecticut, moved to Sao Paulo, Brazil, and then Boca Raton, Florida, and then Campinas, Brazil, and then Barcelona, Spain, and then London, and then the Dominican Republic. That's where my parents are from. Arkansas, Florida. My parents moved there while I was in college, so I don't know if that counts. Georgia, and that's where I've been. Oh, so that wasn't 13. Why did I say 13? Maybe because I was including college time moving within Georgia. Dan SW says, motorcycle is my dream, Doodle. Aww. My first bike is my 06 Gixxer 600. Wow, that's a 14-year-old bike. Giro Cron, silver, question mark. Brushed aluminum. Maybe it is brushed aluminum. Someone asked me, oh, I just lost it, but I saw it somewhere. Someone asked me, do I ride in the winter, all winter? Here in Georgia, I do. The coldest I can ride in heated gear is about 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't make fun of me, Northerners. I know that is like a heat wave to some of you. But here in Georgia, the weather is so sporadic. So even though it's like the middle of December, there may be a couple days where it gets really warm. And that's when I'll ride. Have you ridden an R1? I have not. And you know why? Because the last time I sat on one a couple of years ago when I was looking at sport bikes, it was really tall. And that was before I discovered 1 foot down. And I was sure I was going to drop it. So I didn't test ride it. But now that I know that all you have to do to not drop bikes that are too tall for you is just put 1 foot down, slide your butt over instead, and you'll be fine. Then I would ride an R1 now, but I haven't yet. What was a surprise? Hermetic Soldier. Hermetic Soldier, you missed it. Too bad, you won't get it. I'm just kidding. It's I'll post it tomorrow on Instagram, and I think maybe in the community tab on YouTube too, what it was. But it was basically that I'm finally making like something, a product to sell based on a design. I used to draw every day, but I sold my soul to the corporate world. So actually the only times I've drawn in the past, since college actually, was twice when 2 friends' mothers died. And I drew a picture of them with their mom. So it's about time I start drawing again. That used to be my first love. And yeah, I used to draw every day. So anyways, sorry if that was sad. But this is one of the designs I'm working on. I'm working on a few net gaiter designs. And I want you all to vote on which one you like best. So once that's more completed, oh, fun fact, my old roommate in college made me this book. Isn't that cool? She like made it by hand. So there's a limited supply because I'm packing and shipping it myself, and I've got 37,000 subscribers, and I am not that 37,000 would buy, but there's no way I could pack and ship 37,000 myself. So I'm going to cut it off at either 500 or 1,000. I'm hoping I can find some forum somewhere of someone telling me how long it took them to pack and ship something. But yeah, so if you want to make sure that you're one of those people, because just give me your email right here, and I'm going to email just the people who signed up first and let them know that it's live, it's ready to buy, and then I'm sure I'll post it on YouTube, but if I sell more than I think I can pack before I even post it on YouTube, then I won't post it on YouTube. But I might just say, hey, it's coming, but sorry, some of you missed it if you didn't give me your email. So that's what that link is right there. Give me your email if you want to make sure you get one of those limited ones. All right, now let me see some more questions. I see some question marks. I gotta go, Doodle. Catch you in the next one. Thank you, Ryan, for stopping by. Looks like paint samples. Yes, it does, XBoobTube. Love them all. Oh, thanks, Greg. Swardo says, got any epic long distance rides planned? None planned, but I do have some that I want to do. One that I want to do is I have been wanting to, so another thing I'm very much obsessed with that I just don't post on YouTube because I keep this channel exclusively motorcycle stuff is marine animals. I used to volunteer at the Georgia Aquarium, and probably like the only things I watch besides some people on YouTube is Star Trek and marine animal documentaries. I love the ocean. I love marine animals. So what I want to do is I've been wanting for years to go to the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico around this time of the year, actually. Well, no, September is better. Around September, because there is a massive migration of whale sharks. I think specifically male whale sharks, though, at this time of year. Every year around the end of the summer, they just gather in droves in the Yucatan Peninsula. So I've been wanting to go snorkel with them for years, and I just never have. So I would love to ride across Mexico to the Yucatan Peninsula and swim with some whale sharks. Oh, that'd be so awesome. So that is what I'd love to do. Probably better for the near future with time constraints is I would also love to ride down to Florida and go to the Keys and scuba dive down there. But then I'd also love to ride around and visit other vloggers, like As the Magpie Flies, Her Two Wheels, Stan the Motorman up in Canada. There are just more vloggers all over the place that I'd love to make like a motovlogger visit too. So that, yeah, I'd love to do that. What is a net gaiter? Fee asks. Oh, let me actually grab one that I have and show you. It's gonna get a little dark as I go into my room to find it. But a net gaiter, it's oh, it's so dark here. We're cheap. We can turn on the lights here. We're in my closet now. Okay, let me go back to my office. So this is actually the one that a viewer sent me. That the first time I had it, I was like, what the hell is this? But basically what you do is you wear it under your helmet. And I mean, everyone that has one has told me they use it for different reasons. So like Itchy Boots, she sold her own version of one last year. And she talked about wearing it because it like keeps her lips from getting chapped and like the wind off her face. It just keeps her skin feeling better. Like on a long ride, when you're riding a lot, everything just gets really chapped. But I use it like this under my helmet because I don't know if you've noticed, but I have kind of big ears. And when I put my helmet on, it hurts so much they like fold my ears over. So that's not why I wear it, but I found that was a benefit. The reason I started wearing it was because on my ride home from work, I have makeup on and I don't want to get my helmet liner dirty. I mean, I clean my helmet liner and cheek pads regularly, but I still want to keep it as clean as possible for as long as possible. So that's why I started wearing it. But then I found that it's also great for keeping my big ears from hurting whenever I put my helmet on and from my lips from getting chapped. And also, very important, my hair from getting all knotted. If I put it in a bun and I keep it under the neck gaiter, like it looks like when I get to work, it looks like I like curled it. It's really nice. So now I've gotten addicted to it, and I'm like, okay, great, because I don't want to do any t-shirts or hoodies because I never wear t-shirts or hoodies. I never want to wear them. Like even for exercise and sleep, like I prefer like structured blouses and things. So I wanted to make something that I would actually use and that I would actually want. Um, because that way, if nobody buys it, then at least I'll wear it. At least I'll use it. Roberto, thank you, love your videos. Clifford, nice, I use those, they work great. R Bright, Doodle, what's your longest ride continuous? Longest ride continuous, probably whenever I went to an all-girls moto camping trip last year in the summer. That was No Man's Land, and that was in North Carolina, I think. So one of the Carolinas. So it wasn't long. It was like a 5 hour ride. F Jal Rav. I literally broke my ear with my helmet. Now I have to use a neck gaiter. Yeah, I know, right? Some of these helmets are so tight. My Icon Armada didn't do that to my ears, but now my Shoei, it's like my ears every time. I'm like, oh, I'm like cringing if I don't have my gaiter on. Also, in this pandemic, is been used to cover your face. Street Shark. You know, although Street Shark, I think I saw that the CDC just said that neck gaiters are not they're not in line with face masks. Like if anything says like required face mask, you can't get away with a neck gaiter. It has to be a face mask. Yes, Jeff, they do make a great headband or taller headband or everything else. Yeah, the first one I got, it came with like all these pictures of things you can do with it, but the only reason I wear it is for the neck gaiter. But it does show like you using it for all this other stuff, which maybe I'll share once I start posting about it. But I don't even know because I don't use it for that. So I won't be helpful to tell you right now. Can you use them as a banana hammock? Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Tiberius. Oh, young people always inspire me. Lawn Dart. I have a Shoei helmet. It kills my ears too. Yeah, I think it's a Shoei helmet thing, but I guess it's worth it because Shoei helmets are some of the best helmets you can get as far as preventing death or concussions. Hermetic Soldier says, do you have a speed triple or street triple? I have a street triple. $675. Donna, that's fine. I like Scorpion helmets. I've actually never even knew about Scorpion helmets until Her Two Wheels started wearing them. So I don't know anything about them. Flipperman, come to Australia and see some dugongs. What are dugongs? Clifford says he finally got his wife to get her own bike and we can pick it up next week. Ah! I'm so happy for you. That's going to be so fun riding together. Congrats. Watching this. Oh, thanks, Epion. That's so nice. Dan's W says, I like use DIY. I don't know what that means. Craig, I like manatees too. Dennis Gus Pars, what will be your next bike? Oh, Dennis, I love my bike. I don't see myself getting anything else. And also, I have a very tight 2-car garage, so my bike is like barely fitting in there. So I don't have room for other bikes right now. But if I did get another bike, now that would depend because I do want to take a dirt bike day. I was planning on doing one earlier this year, but then when the pandemic happened, they were all closed, all the classes. But I think they're up again, actually. I should look. Maybe I get a dirt bike or an adventure bike. But yeah, I mean, I love my bike. Right now I don't want anything else. So if I did get anything else, it would probably be something for a totally different purpose. Hi, Harmarsh. Oh, we were talking on Instagram earlier today. I'm gonna make you moderator. Harmarsh has been hanging around here since like I've had like 4 videos. Hippie Trev, do you have Doodle stickers for sale? I think I do somewhere. I think maybe on my store. See, that's what I mean when I say like my heart just wasn't in that store that I made. So that's why I want to make something that I really thought about and I like drew myself and then you all pick. So it's like something that matters that I care about. So I don't know. We'll see. Jeff Luke says, do your Mexico trip on it. Go anywhere. Oh, on a DR650. All right. Yes, sir. Chad Keltner says, you recently said in the video that you do not ride if you have a bad feeling. Is it suspicion or did you have a close call? I've actually never had a close call. Suspicion. I'd say suspicion. I'm just a firm believer that animals have instincts for a reason, and so do we. We have instincts, and if you feel something is wrong, listen to it because you never know what can happen. I don't know. I just think that is sometimes we got guardian angels trying to nudge us in a certain direction. We should listen to them. So the last time I rode when I had a bad feeling, it was to the Triumph Immersion podcast. Not Triumph Immersion. I was going to the Triumph office to do a podcast with Adam, their marketing director, and I it was like we were gonna meet at about 7 a.m. right before I started work on a weekday. And I had a bad feeling about riding. But I was telling myself, I cannot show up to a podcast with Triumph in my car. So it was kind of drizzling when I went out. And another rule I have is not to go out in the rain. Like I can get stuck in the rain or on the way home in the rain. But if it is raining, that's another thing I don't want to do yet. And I thought, oh, it's just drizzling and it is Triumph, so I'm going. And about halfway there, it suddenly started downpouring, like the heavens had poured, just opened up. So much so that it was more than anything I've ever been stuck in. So halfway there, I pulled over and I left my bike at my old condo where I used to live because I knew how to get into the gate and hide it somewhere. And then I called Uber. So I Ubered to the Triumph podcast or the Triumph podcast. And then I went back to get my bike before work. So I took an Uber back to my bike after the interview. And then I couldn't find my keys. So then I took an Uber home to get my keys. And then I went back to my bike. But then I'm like, I've been rained on. I've lost my keys. I got some keys. And now I'm going to be 4 hours late to work instead of 30 minutes. I said I had such a bad feeling. So I didn't go. And yes, I didn't get on my bike that day. I guess that was the whole story. That was pretty anticlimactic, wasn't it? That was it. Good story. Craig Jono says, my dog needs a walk. Aw, well, you better go take your dog on a walk. This is live, but you can always hit play again. I may not be back. I may not still be going by the time you get back. I want to cut this off at about an hour. We just got a couple minutes left. Welcome to 2020 Doodle. Oh, yeah, you're right. 2020. Yep. Good call, Michael. Hallowsgate said, I saw a badass BMW at Boocie's the other day. Looked like a zombie slayer. Ooh. Can't you send me a picture or something like that? I would love to. Hector, you inspire people. Oh, thanks. That's so nice. You motivate me to do the same. Oh, you can do it, Hector. Douglas, thanks for the tip on suches. Did you go? If you're around Atlanta and you're Lolly, hi, Lolly. Hi, Richard. Thanks. If you're around Atlanta and you're looking for some great mountain curves, head to Two Wheels of Suches. It is an oasis for motorcycle riders up in the North Georgia mountains where there's like nothing else around. You can camp there. You can stay in a cabin there. There's a restaurant with a little living room and a fireplace, which I have enjoyed in the winter. and it's geared for motorcycles. So the parking lot is always packed of motorcycles, and it's up in the mountains. It's like nothing else around. And right off of there are two highways that peel off right of there that are, I'm not highways, two roads that are great curves, great curvy roads. And it's a great place to meet other riders too. So yeah, Two Wheels of Suches, if you're around Georgia, it's some great place to stop at and continue some curvy riding up in the North Georgia mountains. Fee said, how was the Jerry Palladino process? How long should I block off to do it? Have to travel there? Fee, I would give yourself no less than 2 days. Than 2 days. We did those. I haven't done the dragon. Oh, that's another good trip idea. What, the dragon? Yeah, at least 2 days. Some people took longer, like me, but once you get it, it's exciting. It's pretty fun to be able to do it. But yeah, I think at least 2 days, because sometimes you can get it at the end of the first day, sometimes not. But if you do get it by the end of the first day, it's gonna be really fun to just keep getting it and reinforcing it the next day with him. I like to do that. Yeah. Thanks, Robert. Wishing you luck. Snow Manji, how do you apply to volunteer as a diver at the Georgia Aquarium? Snow Manny, you have to be a volunteer there first, and with that, you do a background check, and then but before you become a volunteer scuba diver at the Georgia Aquarium, you have to get a certain amount of hours in as a regular volunteer, and then apply for it. And then the spots are actually pretty limited. Because I think maybe a lot of people want to do that, because diving at the Georgia Aquarium is really expensive. I think it's like $200 for a 30-minute dive, maybe even more actually. So I think a lot of people may try to take advantage of that, of just volunteering and doing it for free by cleaning the tanks. Oh, they don't like to call it tanks. I forgot what they like to call it, because I haven't been volunteering there for a couple of years since I got really into YouTube actually. So good luck if you do decide to try that. All right, let's see if there's any more questions. Oh, I'm over an hour. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. Please check the documentary My Octopus Teacher. Oh, okay, I will. My Radar, British Pete. Yes, I have. You know what? I downloaded that and I've never used it. So many people have told me about it, but I haven't used it yet. I did download it. Epion officially subscribed. Woo woo! So happy to hear. Feet indoor ocean environment instead of calling it tank. Yeah. Good night, Doodle and friends. Good night, Diorman Roby. Friendly Rando says later, Doodle. Good night. And Jamie R. Wait, what happened? What did you have to tell? I'm late to stream. Jamie R. I'm so sorry, but I'm over 2 minutes. I'm about to shut it down. So you're gonna have to just do the replay. But I'll also post what the big announcement was on Instagram tomorrow, and on YouTube community tab here tomorrow. So yeah, so you'll still see it. You don't have to go through the whole thing. But Jamie R, I think I said it in about 15 minutes. But basically, long story short is I'm making some gaiters. I'm denying some gaiters. I'm drying some gaiters. This is 1 design, 2 design, 3 design, and I'm packing and shipping them myself. So I'm cutting it off for a very limited supply. So if you want to be one of those that gets it, here is the link where you can send me your email so you can be notified. Aw, thanks, Amanda. Sign up for the newsletter, everyone. Posting the link. So you can make sure to get it before I post it on YouTube to the wider world of YouTube. Dennis, no, don't go. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Dennis. Okay. Doodle is going to throw the off switch. Thanks for joining in the chat and supporting Doodle, everyone. Ex BoobTube. Oh, can't wait till next video on Friday. Oh, thanks, Weedados. Yes, I will. I'll have one for you next Friday. Oh my god, I can't believe it. When I finished recording, I looked at my voice recorder and I was like, I've been talking for 43 minutes. It's a long one. Rod Torres, you're amazing. I cut it down a lot. There were a lot of ums and pauses, so it's more like 23 minutes now, but yeah, that was crazy. Riding alone is therapy. It's bomb. You're right, FCT8306. Shifter. The sunset was beautiful. It would have been a good day to ride. Oh, sunset's a good thing to watch. I wish. Thanks, Randy. Make sure you sign up so you can get your gator then, Randy. Ghost Rider. Love you back. John Thomas, what was the huge announcement? Why are all you people coming at the end and asking me what the announcement was? This is the best one. Thanks, Dennis. Thanks for being you, Doodle. It's called Wind Therapy Wepa. Okay, I'm just gonna stay here all night. If I keep saying I'm just gonna stay and everything. So if you missed what the big announcement was, thank you, As the Back Five Flies. Thanks so much. You are nice, Dan SW. Draw alligators on your gators. Not a bad idea, CE Rouse. Was playing GTA. I don't know what that is. Signed up. All right, thanks, American Home Improvements. Okay, now for real, I'm going to cut this off. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I wasn't that nervous. Oh, and I never drank my chamomile tea to calm down. No wonder I wasn't calm. I was nervous, but thank you so much for coming. And I'll post a summary of what this all was on Instagram and commentary tomorrow. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. See you next Friday. Not live though. Nice and edited, but still raw because my videos are all on my phone.